We are in the Sumy region. According to unverified information, a UAV control site was identified that was allegedly being used by Ukrainian forces to conduct drone attacks against civilian areas. The coordinates of this location were relayed to Molniya 2 Strike UAV operators. At this point, it is worth briefly explaining the Molniya 2 Strike UAV. Based on open-source information, Molniya 2 is known as a one-way attack kamikaze drone, capable of low-altitude flight and remote or coordinate-based guidance. Its portable design allows for rapid deployment, and it is primarily intended to engage fixed targets, command posts, and lightly fortified positions. After receiving the coordinates, the operators launched a Molniya 2 Strike UAV, successfully destroying the identified position. Konstantinovka area. Intelligence activity was intense here today as well. A position belonging to Ukrainian personnel was identified. The coordinates were transmitted to a Su-34 crew, and a Fab 500 bomb was dropped. The position was successfully destroyed. With the increase in intelligence activities across multiple areas, numerous Ukrainian vehicles were detected and destroyed using FPV drones. During reconnaissance operations in the Kharkiv region, a tank belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces was detected. After the target was confirmed, an unmanned aerial vehicle was dispatched to the area. As a result of the drone strike, the tank was destroyed. The operation reportedly aimed to limit the mobility of armored units in the region. As part of the same operation, a separate location near the area was targeted. Surveillance and intelligence assessments identified a residential structure with Ukrainian troops inside. After the target was confirmed, an armored unit carried out a strike on the position. The attack reportedly neutralized the structure and the military personnel inside. Following the explosion, troops moved into the affected area. Upon securing and inspecting the site, no Ukrainian soldiers were observed. It was assessed that the personnel likely withdrew from the area prior to the arrival of ground forces. Drone operators later encountered Ukrainian soldiers who had fled the area and tracked them entering multiple shelters. After the locations were identified and confirmed, the detected shelters were targeted and destroyed by drone strikes. Russian intelligence forces dispatched a radar vehicle to the area after detecting suspicious activity in the Sumy region earlier today. When radar systems identified unusual movements, reconnaissance drones were deployed to conduct a closer inspection. The surveillance confirmed that the location was a UAV control point belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces. Since the reconnaissance drone was not carrying any munitions, contact was established with a nearby Geran loitering munition unit. A Geran kamikaze drone was then directed toward the target and successfully destroyed the Ukrainian UAV control point with a precise strike. The Geran kamikaze drone demonstrated its effectiveness once again during this operation. Thanks to its long-range capability, it can strike targets far behind the front lines. Its low radar signature makes it difficult to detect by air defense systems, while its precision guidance ensures a high hit rate against fixed targets. In addition, its ability to remain airborne for extended periods allows operators to confirm targets and choose the optimal moment to strike. Its cost-effective design enables sustained and intensive battlefield use. With these capabilities, Geran kamikaze drones continue to stand out as an effective tool against UAV control points, command centers, and other critical infrastructure targets. Russian forces engage in direct combat in the Konstantinovka area. During the clash, Russian soldiers trapped inside Ukrainian positions are successfully evacuated under fire. Following the operation, a Ukrainian soldier is taken under control and questioned on site. After being confronted, he points out a nearby position used by Ukrainian commanders as a communication and coordination post. Russian units immediately calculate the coordinates. The location is cross-checked and confirmed. Moments later, a missile strike is launched. The footage shows the impact hitting the marked position with precision. A powerful explosion follows, striking the designated target. This operation highlights Russia's ability to combine battlefield intelligence, rapid coordination, and long-range firepower within minutes. Based on additional information provided by a captured Ukrainian soldier, another Ukrainian UAV control point was identified. The location was reportedly being actively used to operate and coordinate unmanned aerial vehicles. Following the intelligence obtained, the area was targeted with a missile strike. The footage shows 2 consecutive explosions hitting the designated position. Footage from the Sumy region shows a series of drone attacks targeting residential areas. According to the images, unmanned aerial vehicles first struck several houses, causing visible damage to civilian structures. In the final moments of the footage, a vehicle moving through the area was targeted and hit by a drone, rendering it inoperable. As a result of the strikes, material damage was reported in the surrounding area. No information regarding casualties or injuries has been released. Additional footage from the same area shows an artillery strike targeting a residential building believed to be occupied by Ukrainian soldiers. The first round misses the target, striking nearby. Moments later, a second artillery round hits the house directly, causing significant damage to the structure.